friends, in this video we will see how to create Scratch orgs and push the components onto the Scratch org. Let's start by going to the command prompt. Let us first check if the command line interface is correctly installed on a system. If it is not, then go back to the previous post and follow the steps to install the command line interface. Let's do one more check to see if the developer hub account is linked to your command line interface. For that, we can check the list of orgs connected to our command line interface. And this would give us the results, and I see that one developer hub account is linked to my command line interface. So the prerequisites are done, and let's proceed with the next steps. So the first step is to create a directory, and you can create this directly in whichever location you want to. And now let's enter this directory. The next step would be to clone the repository from GitHub, and this repository has a sample application within custom tab, and there's two components with a Visual Force page, and this we have cloned just to see if we can push this repository to a Scratch org. Now let's go ahead and move into a repository. Now it's done. The last step would be to create the Scratch org. This command would create the Scratch org with the alias as myOrg. This would take few seconds, and then we would see a successful message with the new Scratch org ID and the username. Once this is done, we will move into the Scratch org and see it's similar to a Salesforce environment. It is taking more than the usual time. Yes, so this Scratch org is created. So the new Scratch org is created with the org ID and the username. Now let's go ahead and open this org. This would open the org in the new window. Yeah. So we would move to the classic version, as the repository which we have cloned has an application in the classic UI. I'll move to the classic version of it. And if you see, the org seems like to be a normal regular Salesforce developer org. And if I see here in the applications, I would see that there are the standard applications available. So these are the standard applications which we have. So it's a new Scratch Org. Let's close this, go back to our command line interface, and now we would push the clone repository to our org. And for that we have a simple command here, which is force source push. This will push the source to the Scratch org. In the similar format, if we do some development on the Scratch org, we can pull those changes using the command sfdx force source pull. Now you see a couple of stuffs has been pushed, naming some custom applications, VF pages, and some static resource. Now let's try to open the org again and see if the changes has been made. It usually takes 10 seconds to open the org. Now, yeah. So it opened the org, and if you see, you have this new application in place, clicking on which you would see the new tab, which was the component in a repository. Clicking on the tab, you would see a Visualforce page opening up. Yes, so this was a quick demo to see how we can create a new Scratch org and push components from system. Thank you for watching.